So we back with another video. Today we got y'all boys with a special video. Now I do this every single year, somehow, some way. We have yet to do it this year. It's a couple of videos like this that I haven't done this year when it comes to this ranking series. I haven't done the slashers, I haven't done the ISO. I do this every single year for y'all boys. I slacked on the builds this year, but we making up for it, and we gonna do it even better next year. So just stay tuned. Now, like I said in the last video when I did one of these, Elden Ring. By the time y'all see this, y'all probably seen the first video. Go watch that. I got a lot in store for y'all boys. NCAA, when that drop, that'll be coming. So just pay attention, man. Just pay attention, lock in with me, and we got a lot in store. But today we're gonna be giving y'all the two-way builds that can do both ends. We ain't making Lucas. We making both end builds. Simple as that. Like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff out the way. Let's hop into it. Hopping straight into it. These builds are gonna be two-way builds. Now, first build coming in at last place because this is a play style or a way of making a two-way build I don't personally agree with, and it's gonna be the only build on this list. So I would say it's more of an honorable mention, but it is in the, I guess, part of the fold. But this is the way y'all love to make y'all two-way builds. So 6'7", 180, 6'10" wingspan. Let's hop into it. When it comes to the build, you're gonna have 94 driving dunk. Come on, you're gonna be to have elite content dunks, gold posterizer. Look at all the finishing badges you get. Crazy. 86 3 ball. 86 3 ball. That's gonna allow you to have bronze limitless range. So you're gonna be to have the limitless range, and you're gonna have silver agent 3s, but all these other badges, silver or gold. Come on, so you have great shooting ability and amazing dunking ability. What's the problem? Playmaking, 75 pass accuracy. So you have pass styles, you have the passing ability, you have 87 ball handle, so you can be able to have all these badges silver or gold. 77 speed ball, so you can have all these badges silver or gold. What's the problem? The problem for me is the perimeter defense. The perimeter defense was higher, easily number one. Like if I could have at least got 75 perimeter defense, easily number one build on this list. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. The builds I'm gonna have on this list are do-it-all builds. They can all play both ends. Simple as that. Now, this is gonna be one of the higher shooting builds on the list, but do not get it confused. This is definitely one of the best builds on this list. It's just the defense in terms of on ball is not great, but you do have a crazy good steal ability, 91 steal, so you got gold glove, gold interceptor, and then you have a 78 block, so that when you do have people rim running you, you can actually get chased down blocks with this build. Now, a thing that's gonna actually enhance your blocking ability, get you more dunk frequency, is gonna be here, vertical. Now we put 82 vertical for the contact dunks, but alongside that, 82 vertical is gonna actually be good because it's gonna improve your jumping ability for chase down blocks, for your dunking ability. Simple as that. Now, speed for speed booster, hyperdrive, chase down 81. 75 acceleration so that you can get triple strike. That's why we also did go 77 speed ball, one of the more underrated combinations you can do in this game. A lot of people like just going 73 and not having that 77 speed ball, they just go 75, but I like going 75 every single time. Now 49 strength because we didn't really have nothing to really put that up for, and that's just one of the other holes we had to have on this build, but a lot of people don't really care about strength anyway. And then 99 stamina. Build comes out as 72 shades of Raptors, Spurs, and the Hornets. Now, let me say this real quick. I made all these builds at small forward. It don't really matter. You can make these at point guard, shooting guard. I think you can also make all these at power forward. But the thing is, I just put it there because in terms of all-around position, I think small forward is the most all-around, so that's just why I did it. So the similar twos are all going to be small forward builds. So keep that in mind. But if you want to make it at point guard, you can make all these at point guard. If you want to make them at shooting guard, you can make all these at shooting guard. If you want to make these at small forward, you can make them all at small forward. It's up to you. All these builds are templates. Anything you want to change, it's up to you. All right, now, this is where it really, like, I'm trying to tell y'all, the three builds I have after that are crazy. I literally don't know how to even rank these, so I'm going to just put these here. If you want to say this is the number one build, I'm not mad at it. All three of these builds could be the number one build. I'm not mad at it. 6'7", 214, 7'4" wingspan. Build dunk 90. You're gonna be to have silver posterizer and contact dunks. When it comes to the three-point shooting, this is gonna be kind of more of the whole of this build. Not as high three-point shooting, but I do have the three ball to be able to have my jump shot. So I'm chilling. But if you need higher, that's gonna maybe a bigger problem for you than it is for me. But yeah, 75 free throw, 77 pass accuracy, 87 ball handle, 77 speed of ball. Pretty much the same thing as I had on the last build, but the thing with the pass accuracy on this one, you have needle threader. That's kind of going to be the combination what we're going to usually have on these builds. it's 77, 87 or 85, 77 or 75, 77 or 75. That's pretty much what it's gonna be when it comes to these two-way builds, because it's not trying to be too crazy playmaking, just having enough or as much as we can. It's simple as that. Now, defense, 85 printed defense. You're gonna have silver to gold on all these on ball badges. 85 steel, so you can have silver on all those badges, and 87 block. For some reason you actually don't have this. Actually, you need to have higher vertical, so we're gonna tweak that. And yeah, when it comes to this, you need to have an 80. No, you have silver. That's what you're supposed to have. What I would do if you want to actually have that block, you gotta either take the hit on anchor, or you gotta take a hit here. But that's not gonna be enough either. So I probably would take a hit here more than anything, and then go 2 here. And then I'll probably try to get this as high as I can, and I couldn't get that any higher. So that's really up to you how you want to do this for the free throw. What you care more about? I probably care more about the free throw. But just so that we can make sure that we have the chase down artist gold, we had to put our vertical up. But yeah, we have gold, chase down, silver, pretty much silver or gold on all the like the defensive badges. 42 rebound, but we didn't really care too much about that. 81 speed, so that you can have speed booster, hyperdrive, chase down artist. 75 acceleration, so you can go along with the 77 speed ball, so you can be able to have blow by, speed booster, fast feet, spot finder, triple strike, slippery off ball. And if speed booster is not as good as people are saying, I'm telling y'all right now, these 3 builds or 4 builds I'm showing you guys in this video are arguably the best builds in the game. I ain't gonna lie to you. 82 strength. 82 strength is really good, so that you can be able to have clamps, but not just clamps. A mover enforcer, which is arguably the best defensive badge in the entire game. So yeah, and then you have 80 vertical. That's not just to get the badge though. If you get this higher, getting this higher is a benefit. I tell you this all the time. It's gonna improve your dunking frequency so that you can be able to dunk from further out. So it's gonna be nice, like for like miniature, like limitless takeoff stuff too. But for your dunk frequency, it's really good. For your passing lane steal ability, is gonna be really good, and your blocking ability is gonna be really good. But it also does get you contact dunk animations and unlocks badges, so it is important. But at the same time, it's important for other stuff too. 93 stamina, got that as high as we could, but at the same time, we didn't. But yeah, that's the build. 72 shades. Let's go ahead and see what it's talking about. Raptors, Grizzlies, Hornets. Like I said, I made them all small for, so we're gonna get all these type of builds. But look, all of these players can play great defense, man. OG Anunoby, Tony Allen. It's kind of funny that 2K still hasn't updated that this man plays for the Knicks, but yeah. Inside out threat. Coming in at number 2. Now this is gonna be more of an offensive build, but in my opinion, it's better than the first one because the on-ball defense is better. Now it depends on what you rather. Do you rather on-ball defense, or do you rather better steal ability? It's up to you. But I think the steal is closer than the on-ball was on the first one. So 6'8", 198, 6'10". Now if you seen my video comparing the 6'6", 6'7", and 6'8", you could argue I could have put some 6'6s on this build video, but I put none. But yeah, 6'6" is like the best for guards we seen in that video. 6'8" was the best for balance, and 6'7" was the easiest for locks and defensive builds. So kind of makes sense why 6'8's gonna come out on top on a 2-way, because it's better for balance and all around builds. It just is what it is. But yeah, hop into it. 90 standing up, or not standing up, driving up, so you have silver posterizer, gold precision dunker. Don't have that 93, so you can have gold posterizer. Don't have that 94, so you can have that elite contact dunks, but still really good with the 90. Not as good though. I will say that for sure. Not as good. But you do still have that 86 3-ball that you did have on the original. 71 mid-range, same as you had on the original. Higher free throw. A little bit. It's maybe the same pass accuracy though. But 85 ball handle instead of 87. You don't have that killer combo silver. But that's about it that you lose for real. I think you do also get the Kemba Walker escape, which is actually really good as well. So I will say that. But everything else you get. 77 speed ball. 61 interior defense, so you have anchor. 85 perimeter defense, so you have silver, gold. 85 steel, so you have all these joints silver. 79 blocks, so you have silver, bronze. All really, really tough and nice to have. 81 speed, 75 acceleration, 82 strength, 78 vertical. Went over the S on all the other builds, but we're gonna go over it again. Speed for chase down, hyperdrive, speed booster. Acceleration for blow bys, fast feet, speed booster. Triple strike, slippery off ball. Strength for clamps. Strength for clamps, immovable enforcer, physical handles, brick wall. All really important badges, but just understand how good movable enforcer is. If you're a person that don't really care about movable enforcer, you can definitely lower the strength. In my experience, strength definitely does matter in this game. I know a lot of people disagree with it, but I'm not really basing my opinions on other people, but my experience. So that's just what it is. 78 vertical. That's just so you can get the content on. But again, vertical does help your blocking ability, your passing lane ability, and your dunk frequency. So yeah, it is to get the content dunks. At the same time though, it does help. 97 vertical or stamina, so you can get that as high as possible for your stamina, and that's pretty much the build. 72 Shades Up comes out as, I think it's gonna be Tony Roden, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby. Yeah, that's the build. Oh, actually Shane Battier, which is actually another great defender, inside out threat. That's the build. And then coming in, last but not least, the most balanced, the best two-way build in the game there is, in my opinion. I made this build literally before the game officially dropped. I made it on stream for my first time even looking at the build system with my hands on the controller, and I made this build. I just made it trolling, trying to help people in the chat, but also I really just set out to make this build for my friend, and it's been arguably the best build to this day. Now I made minor tweaks, or really not minor tweaks, one minor tweak, and this is the build. Small forward, 6'8", 185, 7'6" wingspan. So yeah, max wingspan, lowest weight, you're 6'8". When it comes to this build, you have contact dunks, but this is the lowest driving dunk we have on this build, on this video so far. But you have contact dunks, so you have the ability to contact dunk, 78 3 ball, so you have the ability to shoot. This is all I need for my 3 ball, but you can go higher. If you want to do that though, you have to lower the wingspan, and I think you'll be fine if you lower the wingspan because you won't lose too much on the perimeter defense steal block. But yeah, I'm just gonna say that for now. It's a couple different things that I probably do gotta tweak here and there, but yeah, 78 3 ball, 78 3 ball, that's how you get certain things. Originally, I think this was 77. Originally for the driving dunk, this was 84 because that's all you needed for the LeBron or something like that. And 65 free throw for 5 to 5. 75 pass accuracy, 85 ball handle, 75 speed of ball. Now, with that being said, I do have the same dilemma as I had earlier. I need that 80 vertical. So if I do want to get that 80 vertical, I probably would have to lower this twice and then raise this up. And that still didn't do it. So I ain't gonna lie. We probably gotta do this, and now we have the 80. So yeah. Now 76 is low-key the lowest I would ever go on a 3 ball on this game because of the fact that's how you get agent 3s. But I seen somebody ask me, how about a 63 ball? I had a build with 63 ball before in this game. I had like an 88 mid-range and a 63 ball. I could still shoot really well on the build. It's just why? You know what I'm saying? It's just why. I just didn't. It was like it was cool, I could do it, but why? You know what I'm saying? But teachers don't. 76 3 ball, so you can be at least had this, but that's what we did. And then 75 already went over all this defense, interior defense, so you can get silver anchor, 94 printed defense, so you can get all these badges, gold, Hall of Fame. Now, hold on. One thing that you could also do, you could low-key get this to gold if you put this to 77. But like I just showed you guys, lowering anything on this build at this point, you kind of trolling a build. I guess you low-key could lower this, but let's see. You're not getting 77. You only need one more. I will say that. But that, yeah, you lower anything at this point, like you messing up the build. Like you lower this, you miss that. But I guess that's like the least thing that you really need, because you only getting ankle breakers. Challenger is good to have though, so it really depends on, do you rather Challenger or do you rather fast feet? I don't think fast feet is good enough for all that personally, so I'm gonna raise this back up. But yeah, 94, so you can be able to have all these joints gold, Hall of Fame, and this one badge silver, I guess you could say. And then 91 steel, so you have gold for all the defensive or steel badges. 87 block, so you can have gold, chase the artist, silver anchor, silver pogo stick. 49 rebound, that's just because of the printed defense, like we showed already when I lowered it. And then 81 speed, so you can have chase down, hyperdrive, speed boost. Now I haven't really mentioned this yet, but low-key speed is linked to lateral quickness. I do think it's more so printed defense, but when you are doing LT, L2, or pretty much LT or L2 plus RT or R2, that's gonna get you a faster lateral quickness, and I think that's when speed is kind of involved there, in my opinion. And that's the better way of moving laterally. So for the more important side-to-side movement, I think that's more so speed. But also, if you're not even using the left LT, because I know a lot of people don't like doing that because it sucks you into screens and stuff like that. So if you're not a person that does that, you're going to have your speed up higher. So that's another thing I would say. Acceleration 75, 55 strength, just so you can have gold clamps, 80 vertical, so you can have not Hall of Fame, gold area wizard, gold chase down artist, and that's pretty much what it is. And then 99 stamina, so you can have 94 feet, and Hall of Fame for both of these badges, but work feet. Oh my gosh, workhorse and 94 feet, and that's pretty much the build. Build comes out as 72 shades of Hornets, Raptors, and Hornets, 2 Hornets, Gerald Wallace, OG Anunoby, and Brandon Miller. And that's going to be the build, and that is going to be the hybrid defender, man. This is a build that can play defense like a lock, and it can score like it can really play really solid ISO. Like, if you are way better dribbling than me, you could really probably do some crazy things with this build. I'm just saying, simple as that. But yeah, that's the build. Guys, do want more videos like this? Like I said, any build, I'm pretty sure a lot of people gonna be like, the first build, that's the best build, but that just don't really fit my playstyle. And any of the last 3 builds I showed you guys, I wouldn't be mad. I could say any given day that one of those builds is the best 2-way build, but this is just the way I was feeling for today. If you guys want to change anything on the video, template, Elden Ring videos coming, NCAA videos coming, just stay tuned. If you haven't subbed to the backup channel, what are you doing? Simple as that. I've been uploading every day. Turn on notifications to be the first to all the videos. Share this video to anybody think would enjoy or help. Without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. I'm out there, man.
All of my friends are dead. Leave them in the cold, put them in the tundra. I go Ray Charles, how can I see her? I make her fumble. I was just a Texas with Aaliyah, pussy in the jungle.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!